I am back with the third video of me building my house in The Sims. If you don't know, Jens and I, my partner, we bought a house and we are moving in, hopefully in April, but other than that, in May. We're really excited, and after we signed the papers, I went straight home to build the house in The Sims, and now I'm decorating all the rooms, taking you guys through all the different thoughts and ideas that I have regarding interior design and how to do that sustainably. So now it's the bedroom and also Jens's office. That's what we're doing today. If you want to watch the other videos, I have left links down below so you can go and watch from part 1, if that makes more sense to you. Other than that, let's get started. So overall, the idea with the bedroom is to make it nice and cozy. I don't, for this room specifically, have a lot of very certain plans. So I'm kind of open to what we're going to do. I am thinking, however, that some kind of wallpaper would be really, really cool to give it that nice, cozy vibe, you know? So I love this wallpaper in The Sims and I use it in basically all my builds. I think it's super, super cozy and nice. We're not going to do anything in terms of the flooring, just going to use the floors that are already there in the entire house as well. So as you can see right now, it took me literally ages to find a bed that looks like the bed right there, the one that we have, because we're just gonna keep using that. It's fine, it's great, and it has this dark wooden color, and then we have lighter bed sheets. So I wanted to find something that kind of looked like that in The Sims, and that was apparently really, really difficult. So I ended up using some CC content as well for that. Anyway, so there is this closet in the house already, and I tried to remake that, but then I ended up doing something else, because the closet that I put in first, you couldn't put clothes into it, and that's something that I really wanted to do. So as you can see here, I sort of tried to make it look like a closet with things in it as well. I am so excited for the size of this closet as well. It has huge sliding doors with sort of like a muted glass on top, and I tried to make that with a wall and a window and then lights on the inside. So we're going to have so much space for clothes and storage. I am super excited about. Hands up if you're also excited about storage sometimes. What can you do? So in terms of furniture inside the bedroom, I have a couple of pieces that I would like to bring. I have this huge mirror. It's currently at my dad's place, and I really want to add that. Other than that, we have some small bedside tables, but we don't have a lot of other pieces. So I'm just going to wing it a little bit and also just design something that kind of looks cool. A thing we talked about a couple of days ago, however, was to get one of those like projectors so you can watch your Netflix, you can watch YouTube, etc. on just the wall. And I didn't know how to do that specifically in The Sims, so I just placed the TV, but that's something we've been thinking about that could be pretty cool. I also added tons of rugs because I literally have 16 rugs in the basement that we need to find use for somehow. I love them. They're all heirlooms and amazing looking. So I tried to use one of those layered rugs in The Sims. I love them. Also use them in basically all my builds, let's be real. I'm placing a TV down to sort of illustrate that there's going to be a watching opportunity of kinds, but not specifically this one. So that entire wall that I'm also placing plants on, etc. I think that wall could be really cool to use as sort of a projector wall. I keep hitting this plant, by the way. It's a whole thing. But I don't know how to do that. But that's a thought we've had that could be pretty cool. And I have seen that you can find them secondhand. People are selling them because they're not using them enough. And I think we could use them quite a lot. Not all of them, but one specifically. I also really don't know what I want to do in terms of wall decor, because I am thinking wallpaper could be cool, perhaps as an accent wall, but I don't know what I want to do in terms of like hanging pictures, wall decorations, etc. I don't really have a plan. So I just added some small bits and bobs. Lighting, I think, is really difficult in the bedroom, so I don't really like the idea of having like huge ceiling lamps. So I love I love gloomier lighting settings, so to speak. So I also try to use some of those options in The Sims as well. I love all those options you have of placing small candles and like trays with things. Again, I use them in all my builds and I think that's really cool. I think we are going to have some more efficient lighting than that though, but I don't really think it looks good. And I've mentioned before that I really don't like lighting options. I think there's so many not cute ones. So I'm excited to see what we do, but we'll just take those that we have now and use them. And then if we find something that's really cool in a secondhand shop, we can replace them, sell the old one, if that's something we want to do. But of course, yeah, everything we own here is going to just be the thing that we use in the new place, but we're going to style them different ways. Okay. Now, in terms of Jens's office, oh my God, what is Molly doing? She's just vibing there. So there are 3 bedrooms in the house. We're going to use one as the bedroom, then we're going to use one as my office / guest room, and then we're going to have Jens's hobby workspace. Possibly also going to turn that into a makeshift guest room. I don't know. I didn't build it like that in The Sims because I think I made this room a little bit smaller than it actually is. So the primary thing we're going to use this room for is Jens and his hobbies. He paints minifigures for D&D and Warhammer, and a place to have all of those things, all those figures, all the paints. You can see me here using literally 10 years placing each individual paint. I have looked at, and he has specifically, more so than I have, looked at options for storage so we can store all the paints in a neat way, neat and organized. I couldn't find a good way of showing that in The Sims, so I didn't do that. Also, this is just me sort of winging the decor. I haven't talked to him about this at all. This is just sort of what I thought when he said room where I can do my hobbies. So we're going to have him react to everything I'm building here, just to see if that's something that he's vibing with. So this room is going to, as I said, be his sort of like painting room, hobby room, but he also has like an exercise bike in the living room, and we're going to add that into this room as well. I didn't find an exercise bike in The Sims, but I did find like another type of cardio machine, you know, like the running thing. What? Okay. Anyway, I put that down instead, and let's see if that works. That's probably fine. So the plan is to take the TV we have in the living room now and add that into his hobby room with the PlayStation, because he plays the PlayStation whenever he bikes, and that's like his rule. So if you want to play PlayStation, then you have to also exercise, which is pretty smart. So that's something we're going to add in there as well. And I am low-key, no shade to Jens, but I am excited for that bike to be in a place where I cannot see it every single moment of every day, because exercise equipment is not cute. It's not cute. It's not cute. As I said, I think I made this room a little too small, because we would aim towards also putting in like a sofa you can extend into a bed or something like that, so we have guest opportunities. That could be pretty cool. One of the reasons why we're moving into a home, so we can have people over, so guests don't like cram you completely in this tiny small apartment. One of the reasons. Also, we're just 2 people with no current plans of having children, moving into a 3-bedroom home. And honestly, I'm there for that. We've talked so much about how we are so excited about being adults without children, moving into this kind of space and what we can do with it. I'm excited. Also, just on the topic of that, I have seen some comments on my videos where people are speculating whether or not I am pregnant for some reason, or that I like give a girl some privacy. I am not. But not right now. It's not on the agenda at all. We are just very excited to live our adult life with disposable income, but without kids, and what we can do, and we're excited. Okay. Also, that was it. I ended up finding a better paint for the outside of the house, like a better brick effect. So I just changed the entire thing, so it looks a little bit more like the actual home. The other tiles I think was from Jungle Adventure, and it did have a little bit of a temple vibe. So now it looks a little bit better. Then I added some exposed brick into his room, because that could be pretty cool. I don't know if it's something we'll end up doing. It seems to be a big hassle to actually do properly. So yeah, other than that, that was Jens's hobby room and our bedroom, and sort of my thoughts on decor, interior, and extending the family / not extending the family. Okay, right now, Molly is our kid. It's fine. Let me know what rooms you want to see next, and take really good care of yourselves. Until next time. Bye. Thank you so much for watching this video, and also a special thank you to my Patreon supporters. You guys help me create green, zero-waste content, and I love you guys. You can find the links to my social media accounts down below and the link to my Patreon on this screen. Bye!